Good morning, everybody, and a warm welcome to the Global Entrepreneurship Competition. Today is going to be an exciting day. We have 23 companies ready to start and present today. Starting now at 10, the Global Entrepreneurship Competition is the first international competition for emerging companies and involves 23 startups from all over the world, selected by the main international entrepreneur centers. This second edition of the competition will be including sectors such as biotechnology, telecommunications, software, chemicals, education, health and the media, and all of which will be competing for the financing necessary to develop their projects. Also, with us this morning, we have the Global Judge Committee. The Global Judge Committee is made up of 36 of the most successful international investors. These members will take part in the selection process to determine the winners of the Global Entrepreneurship Competition, as well as taking part in the Venture Capital Corner to meet with budding entrepreneurs at the show. There will be 3 minutes elevator speech for each company. There will be 6 companies in this first round. After those presentations, there will be 10 minutes of questions and answers from the members of the jury. So let's start with the first company called Accelera Therapeutics, please. Close. There your time, 3 minutes. Good luck.
Hello everyone, we are Accelera Therapeutics. We have 3 PhDs on our team. I studied at UCSF, Luis, who's right over there, studied at Oxford, and Marta, who couldn't be here, studied at the Pasteur Institute in Paris. We are in the business of treating liver transplant rejection. We have the first product that specifically targets the liver. We have the first product that specifically targets the liver. And I'll tell you in a second why this is so important for the patients. Currently, there are 70,000 people living with transplanted livers. These people need to be on chronic immune suppressors for the rest of their lives. However, these chronic immune suppressors have severe adverse effects, namely cancer, infection, and kidney failure. And this, in turn, leads to a high cost of care. So if you look here, what I'm showing you is average cost of care per patient over 10 years. We're talking about 120,000 euros in immune suppressors, plus 190,000 euros in treating the adverse effects of these immune suppressors. Plus, these patients still face a very high risk of rejecting their transplant. But most importantly, despite all these problems, patients cannot afford to stop their treatments for risk of losing their transplants and potentially their lives. Our solution to these clear, unmet medical needs is ACE1 or Accelera 1. Accelera 1 is a revolutionary cell therapeutic for the treatment of liver transplant rejection. It's a cell therapeutic because it uses the patient's own immune cells to treat him, and it's revolutionary because unlike current treatments, which affect the body as a whole, ACE1 acts specifically where it's needed, which is at the liver. Our experimental data shows that ACE1 is at least as effective as current and up-and-coming treatments, but because it acts specifically at the liver, it's much less likely to lead to adverse effects. We have a platform technology. However, we decided to focus on liver transplant first because it's the quickest way to market. We can validate our technology and then move on to bigger markets like diabetes. What I'm showing you here is a development roadmap for ACE1 based on industry standards. However, we have been having discussions with regulatory agencies in Europe, and the possibility that we can get fast-track status for ACE1 is very promising. As far as financing, we're looking for venture capital for the first stages of development, and I'll need to be talking to a few of you outside about this. And for the later stages of development, we're looking to partner up with a big biotech or a big pharma. We've already secured around 300,000 euros for proof of concept stage. Let me just run you by our sales predictions, just to give you a ballpark idea of what the numbers are. We predict around 1.8 billion in sales cumulative by year 5 after market entry. This is more than enough to cover the investors, to cover the developmental costs, plus some pocket change for the investors. We're also looking to set up an advisory board, and I'll be looking to talk to a few of you about this outside. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. Let's go with the second business proposition. It's called Advanced Energy Technologies-PlazmoTom Limited. It's a healthcare sector. Hello. 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 So 3 minutes.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we are very glad to introduce you our product, high frequency, next slide, high frequency plasma electrosurgical devices, PlazmoTom. Do you know that nowadays 80% of surgical operations in the world are performed using electrosurgical devices? Thermal damage of surrounding tissue, long rehabilitation period, high operational cost are the major disadvantages of conventional electrosurgical devices. Our decision: unique mode of cold plasma coagulation combined with the standard radiofrequency modes. This unique mode provides for activation of rehabilitation of the tissue, minimum zone of thermal injury, and the possibility of work in dry operative wound. The innovative component of our product is ultra-sharp electrosurgical instrument made of nanostructured crystals of partially stabilized zirconium dioxide. Due to special material, the cutting edge of the instrument is close to the hardness of diamond. Next slide, please. Our markets and marketing strategy. The global market of electrosurgical equipment is estimated at about $770 million, with annual rate at 6.5%. And the Russian market is 2% only of the global sales, at $16 million. Our marketing strategy in entering, first of all, Russian market. Currently, leading clinics of Russia carry out clinical trials. Leading Russian experts are involved in development of medical technologies. This is the first step in promoting our device on the Russian market. We are going to cooperate with leading distributor to achieve 10% of the Russian market of high-frequency electrosurgical devices and 100% of the brand new niche. So you can see consumption structure in Russia. The main fields are surgery and gynecology. PlazmoTom devices can be used in both of them. But we are going to enter in cosmetology niche with the most rapid growth as the evident product advantages. We receive brilliant results in cosmetology. We can do skin dermabrasion, high-frequency bioarmoring, high-frequency liposuction. Next slide, please. On the next slide, you can see project implementation type table. You can see financial results forecast. But the major advantage of this product is its social value.
So, sorry to interrupt you. 3 minutes. It's gone.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. Thank you.
Just to
sorry. Yeah,
tell
just
you
to
the social
finalize.
value, it's reduced risk of medical
Sorry,
error.
we need to go for the rest of companies. Thanks for your time. Sorry about that. I'm like the bad lawyer, I can see that today. Okay, let's go for the third business proposition, is the IT sector, advanced track and trace. Hello, and 3 minutes, please. Good luck.
Hello.
Sorry.
I'm here to present you a new technology solutions to counterfeiting. Counterfeiting has become a matter of life and death for both business and citizens. For businesses, the International Chamber of Commerce estimates that $500 billion are lost to counterfeiting every year. For people, the WHO estimates that 1 million people die from ingesting counterfeit medications that do not heal them. As you can see on the left and on the right, counterfeit and genuine handbags and medications are almost identical, and even experts are not able to make a difference between the two. Is there a solution to this problem? Yes, there are several existing solutions, but all of them are too expensive or not secure. You have holograms or color-shifting inks that are used to protect banknotes, but now they're routinely copied or imitated by counterfeiters. And RFID chips and encrypted barcode are just secure data containers, but they're not solution to counterfeiting because they can be easily copied as well. So at Advanced Track and Trace, we have a solution to this problem. We have invented a counterfeit-proof barcode which is mathematically impossible to copy. The impossibility to copy has been backed by several studies, including one by the National Physical Laboratory of England. Here you see a scaled-up version of the barcode, which is actually just 4 millimeters large. It's a digital image that is inserted in the file of the document, the label. Here you have a wine label, or the packaging before it goes to print. Then you go through printing just as you would normally do without any change. This makes it a very secure and very low-cost solution to counterfeiting. How to read it? We just need an image capturing device that can connect to our server. So, for instance, the iPhone and the BlackBerry are detection devices. So, we have demonstrated the value of our technology on different markets. We work with GlaxoSmithKline to protect their medications, with L'Oreal to protect their perfumes, with Pernod Ricard to protect their wine and spirits. Our goal now is to find partners that will help us to reach other markets, whether these are other geographical areas or other products. And if you're interested, together we could make millions of dollars by protecting other products. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Thank you. Let's go for the fourth one, aquaREAL. 3 minutes, please.
Good morning. My name is Joanne Narksampong. I'm from aquaREAL, from Thailand. Thailand is the world leader in the global shrimp industry. 50% of the world's shrimp comes from us and our Southeast Asian neighbors. But shrimp farming is very risky because the ponds for raising shrimp are exposed to the environment. Weather and contamination have a huge impact on shrimp yields, with entire ponds of shrimp sometimes lost. Also, the current shrimp farming method harms the environment because it destroys the land and large amounts of wastewater are dumped into the environment. aquaREAL is a better way. aquaREAL is an indoor shrimp farming system. Our production system increases productivity 10 times and reduces the energy and labor costs by 50%. We also reduce the amount of land and water used by over 90%. The key to this technology is our patented wastewater treatment technology, which provides a continuous flow of high-quality water for raising aquatic animals such as shrimp and fish. And also, our system is environmentally friendly because the water can be reused and the wastewater no longer needs to be dumped into the environment. We will sell the aquaREAL system to our target customers, which are the shrimp farmers. We will start by opening one shrimp farm in each of the major shrimp farming areas in Thailand. That way, the shrimp farmer can come to see how the system really works. These farms will be owned and operated by us, and they will also act as a live laboratory for us to continually improve our system and develop our farming technique. For the customer, the indoor system reduces the risk of disease and contamination from the outside environment by 20%, and so that they can better manage their risk and control their production costs. And so they will have a profit of 45%. This is an increase from the current system by 18%. This technology was developed by Thailand's National Science and Technology Development Agency, a government agency which is a world leader in shrimp research. We've already had a pilot customer, Thai Union Feed Mill, that installed 2 systems. And the result is that they've never had to change the water for 2 years, and they have never had an incidence of disease in that time. Now we are looking for your investment to help us develop the market and bring us to the commercial stage. It is time for you to team up with aquaREAL, and together we will transform the shrimp industry. Thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate your time in presenting. We know that it's not easy, to present in 3 minutes, but there we go. Okay, let's go for the fifth business proposition. Bismart, hello. Let's go for the 3-minute time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for giving me the opportunity to present our project. My name is Albert Isern, and I am the co-founder of Bismart. Who are Bismart? We are a business intelligence specialist software company. We help decision-making by transforming data into information, into knowledge, through scorecards, dashboards, key performance indicators, and reporting. What problems do customers have? The BI traditional tools are very expensive and very complex, and the market tendency is to concentrate to large IT global providers who have a lack of knowledge in business intelligence. There, the companies have a lot of problems to analyze their information. Do you identify with the poor man in the photo? 5 minutes before the committee meeting and still preparing the report? With our solutions, our clients emerge stronger. We have in-depth knowledge in business intelligence. We use high-value and low-cost tools. We have in-depth knowledge in many sectors, and we have the best consultants in the market. With our solutions, our clients emerge stronger. And we have developed and we commercialize specialist sector solutions. This makes us unique in the market. Okay. We are growing in spite of the recession. We have many prestigious clients, such as Roche, AXA, the Catalan government, and the Barcelona City Council. Bismart was founded 1 year ago, and we have already recorded profit in the first year. We are growing through 3 million euros in 3 years, recording a profit from 14% to 25%. We are growing, and we help the business sector to be more competitive in spite of the recession. You are decision makers. You make important decisions every day. Be smart and make the best decision with us. Power your business with Bismart. Thank you.
Exciting, thank you. Let's go with the sixth and last business proposition of this first tranche. It's Boobox. Hello. Go ahead, 3 minutes, please.
Hi, I'm Marcos Tanaka, CEO of Boobox. Boobox is a social media ad system. We're a combination of technologies aimed at making social media ads better. Social media is increasingly important for people. However, advertising hasn't taken that leap yet. Last year, roughly 3% of total online advertising budgets went to social media, and that happened mainly for 3 reasons. First one, audiences feel annoyed by social media ads. They are obtrusive and non-contextualized. Second, publishers are not getting well rewarded for what they publish in social media. And third, advertisers cannot see their strategies fully implemented on social media due to the lack of control and limited creativity. Through Boobox, advertisers can increase their creativity potential and have more control, thus transforming into better pricing for the publishers. And because of our innovative formats and intelligent targeting, advertisement becomes more like a service to the audiences. Boobox was founded by the vision of my partner, Marco Gomes, a young entrepreneur. We're already being funded and have fast-growing revenues. We're serving 500 million ad impressions a month with over 10,500 different publishers. We are now looking for business partners that want to enjoy that growth with us, and also, and most important, that wants to make social advertising better. Thank you very much.
You finished? Enough? Record, definitely. Well done. Okay, so thank you all for your time for the presentation. Right now it's time for questions and answers. The jury is going to make each one of you, I think it is, one question to one of the each one of the presenters. So I think we start.
Okay, my name is Mario Girard. So my question is for you, Accelera. I'll be honest with you, you have a tremendous technology, tremendous company and a great team, but I think your project is a little bit at early stages to become the big winner of the competition. you would be a perfect candidate for next year. But your proof of concept is based on mice, very often used in labs, but usually for preliminary testing. It seems that performing tests on animals closer to human anatomy would significantly lower the risk of your product development. But my question will give you a chance to convince me I'm wrong. Tell me what I didn't get in your plan that would make me think it would be a huge mistake to wait until next year.
Okay, so I'll tell you a couple of things. What we're calling proof of concept, most companies actually call preclinical. The reason we're calling it proof of concept is we want to lower the risk very much so that when we get to the big money, to the investors, we can actually keep a big share of the company. It's a better deal for them because there's less risk, and for us, it's a better deal because we get a bigger chunk. That's something that you may have missed in the business plan because it's actually not there, because it's part of our strategy on how to get financing. As far as primate work, for the type of unmet medical need that we're looking for, we might not need it. So our conversations with regulatory agencies have really made clear that there's a clear need in this area. So it's possible that we'll bypass a lot of the usual hurdles that you will see. As far as preclinicals, which would be the next step to what we're doing.
Sorry to interrupt you. Let's try to be short because we need to give chance to the rest. Yeah, okay.
Can I just finish this sentence?
Sure, you can.
As far as the difference between preclinicals and what we're doing, it's a very small difference. Same experiment done under GLP. That's it.
Thank you. I think we have Mark Harris here. Yeah.
Yes. So I understood you're targeting Russia as the first market. What would it mean to take this type of a technology to Europe and to US in terms of FDA type approval? Because it is medical equipment and does touch human tissue.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question, because I need to talk about it. And we are a very experienced team in Russia. We know how to proceed in Russia. We have enough fund to finalize and produce the product and promote it in Russia. But we are looking for strategic partner, experience and medical equipment to promote it on the global market. We have already made the first step on it. We approach European patenting agency as well as the United States one. We know the problem with FDA. We also understand how to settle the problem. We just need the correct strategic partner on this to show us the best way on global market. And plus, we are absolutely ready to share all investors' risks. We don't need the money. We need the strategic partner.
Okay, that was clear. Thank you. Let's go for Andrew Mitchell. Yeah.
Yeah. Advanced track and trace. Well done on the pitch. I thought it was a very good one. Simple question. Putting the technology aside, RFID, holograms, barcodes, who is your biggest competitor going forward?
Our biggest competitors are the security printers at the moment because they have an established business with the governments. But the new markets are more in the brand protection area where these security printers don't have a solution that corresponds to the need. And in this case, actually, we have competitors, but we don't have strong competitors with the same technology as ours, with the same low cost. We're really looking actually for partners that can help us reach other markets because we are a company in Paris. We can reach customers who have headquarters in the area, but we're not in the US, we're not in Asia. So that's what we need to go forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being short, the answers. We have Christopher Vargas. Go ahead, please.
aquaREAL, great vision on sustainability and solving a problem around food production. So well done on your presentation.
Thank you.
Can you describe two things? One, what is your IP? In other words, how will you prevent other maybe North American large-scale providers from downsizing and doing what you do? And secondly, it feels like a service business. And so what do your margins look like, and how do you achieve scale in what feels like a service-oriented type business?
For the first question, our IP is concerning the denitrification technology, which is part of the water filtration system. So it's, like you mentioned, it's scaled down to the size of farms in Southeast Asia, which is quite small compared to the North American or European farms. One of the things that will be a barrier for copying our system is that it's very delicately controlled and appropriate to the size. And it will take them time because we've developed this system for 10 years already to get this IP. And for your second question, we do have a service component, and we feel that our being inside the shrimp farming area and having our networks with our partners will help us to reach the shrimp farmers, because in order to get them to trust our system, they have to be easily accessed to us. And that is our competitive advantage in terms of being in the location that our customers will be in and being in part of their community. And the margins will be for the long term, not just one-time sales, but we look for the service to continue keeping our margins continuously.
Okay, thank you very much. Go for question for Bismart, Jeff Hoffman.
Yeah, first of all, you did an excellent presentation. You definitely got points for enthusiasm. I thought you were going to jump up in the air there at the end. And I will say that passion is an important ingredient in entrepreneuring. So anyway, you talked about business intelligence. There are sort of two parts to it. One part is, how is my company doing? But a major important piece of business intelligence is, how am I doing compared to the rest of the world? And you talked about specific markets you had expertise in, like renewable energy. So my question is, what external kinds of data and sources of information are you planning to use to provide more industry expertise and data on, as a background?
What kind of? Can you repeat, please?
Yes, what kind of external data sources will you use to help your customers understand how they're doing in an entire industry?
Okay, we use any external source, data sources. We can integrate data from any source with ERP, with external sources. We integrate all this data, and we transform that in information, and we deliver the right information in the right format at the right time.
That was clear, yeah.
Thank you.
I can see supporters here, that's good, yeah. Okay, let's go. The rest you're coming from internationally, but it's fine. We support you as well, okay? So, let's go for the last question, please. David Latt.
Yes, for Boobox. I understand you're starting in the Brazil market. Are you going to stay in Brazil? And if you're not, what other markets, and what do you do about global competitors that are also everybody's targeting social network advertising, because everybody's on social networks. So I can understand focusing on Brazil first, because that's where you're located. Are you going to grow beyond that? And if you're not, how big can you be just in Brazil?
Okay, that's a very good question. Being in Brazil right now is very good. It's a growing country. Online advertising is going 2 digits every year, even during the crisis. So it's very important for us to work in there. Social media is huge in Brazil. Actually, Brazilians are addicted to social media. It's by far the largest base user of social media in the world compared to the size of the country, of course. We already have a plan developed alongside with G-Lab's MIT group for internationalization, beginning with Mexico, Argentina, and Chile. And we're looking for business partners so we can expand to other continents, such as the United States and Europe. So we're actually planning on going abroad, transporting our proprietary technology to all these other countries.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're ready with the first tranche. Thank you all. Thanks for your great effort, and let's see the results. Good luck to all of us. To all of you, sorry. And you can leave, yeah?